Hello everyone, this is Cheryl Abram. I am the owner of Ypifany, a learning and development organization where we help you find what you need and understand what you found. So I am a small business owner and I want to make this video because one of the tools that has really helped me to manage my work and keep track of things and really help keep me on track with various things that I needed to do to start my business is Trello. So Trello is a free tool. You just go to Trello.com and you can sign up. As you see right here, you can sign up for free. People use it for project management in work, but you can use it outside for managing even small projects, and not these really major ones for business. Something as small as if you're planning a baby shower or a wedding shower or a birthday party or something like that. You could use Trello because it's really easy, and I'm going to show you in a minute all the features that I use. But like it says here, it's free, and it's just a really easy way if you're a new entrepreneur, someone thinking of and trying to start a business, a really good and easy tool for you to use. Now, there are other tools out there, but I started using Trello for work, so I just stuck with it, when I wanted to start building up my business. So let's just go right into it. There are Trello tutorials on YouTube. It's really quite intuitive. It's not hard at all. All you do is create these cards with various, and just to create a card, it says add another list right here. So you would just do that and title it whatever you want to title it, and just add. So for each card, you can see how these things are here individually. You can just put whatever the topic is. So new video for startups. Okay, so something like that, all right? And so I'll go back to this side. So this is my Ypifany Starting a Business Trello board. Now I have several boards. In fact, let me show you. I use Trello for a lot of different things, okay? So some of this stuff is related to work. Much of it is personal. I even have in here a board regarding my resume. So here's a board. I'll just show you really quickly. This is my resume, and I've just done it on Trello. So I put all my resumes there, the experience, places I've worked. So you see, it's really, really versatile. This one right here is for something that I did at work, planning a conference. I have starting a project, initiating a project, the various boundaries. So it's very versatile. Like I said, you can use it for a lot of different things. And this is the board that I use to help me start Ypifany, my business. So on this card, I have my face here, as you can see. Now, the way that I did this is a process called Kanban, where you have to do, doing, done. Okay, so when I first started, there was nothing in this this column right here. All of the stuff over here was in to do. There was a lot of stuff in to do when I first, began my business. So, but let's start over here because this is where I had just ideas that I had about what I could possibly need to do for my business as I was doing research. I partnered and contracted with these individuals to help me to start my business, and we would have meetings, and I had the meeting notes here. So here's the date. I started in 2017 with them helping me. So we would meet. We met at Panera, which is a little restaurant over here. And each time we would meet, I would just make notes. Now, the wonderful thing about Trello is I could have it on my phone. So while we were meeting, I would take notes. I would write down, email addresses, takeaways that I had from the meeting, things that were due before our next meeting. Okay, so it's really good for that, to help you keep track. Write down some meeting notes. If you have somebody helping you to navigate this process. Fresh books, I had seen that someone else had been using that, so I said, well, let me check into fresh books. Process for business designations. I live in the DC area, so there's a lot of stuff available here that government provides for minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, veteran-owned small business, right? So I was just, this card was about, this card was about just gathering information. Angel investors, crowdsource, some of this stuff, I mean, it's still over here, so I never really used it, okay? But it was just ideas that I was getting down. I had contact information here. So let's see what I actually did. So in my to-do, so this was the planning board that I used, okay? Some of these boards are still empty. It was just notes for me to consider. And you can see here the colors, right? So this is something that Trello allows you to do. You can put colors and label things as to what they are. So I labeled stuff regarding, this was my contract I had with the individuals who were helping me to start my business. So the cards that have this blue is related to the work that I was doing with them. Okay. The red is operations. So anything that I deemed related to operations is red. Financial tasks is orange. So anything that you see here, here's my financial binder. I'll get to that in a minute. Social media marketing. So see, it really allows you to help categorize things, so you just don't have a bunch of stuff, all over. And as you can also see, it allows you to set dates, right? Dates when you want to have these particular things done. Okay. So you'll see if it's still in to do, it's of course something that I haven't done yet, or I don't really find that I need to do yet. Okay. But it's still good for me to come back to these boards and see what's there. All right. So doing, this is what I'm currently engaged in. Okay. Is what you would have in the doing column. Create timeline of activities, informational meetings. I would actually need to move this over to done because I've already accomplished that. Okay. Obtain necessary copyrights and trademarks. Now, with some of the stuff that I do in my business, it would require copyrights and trademarks. I started the process, but I'm not done with it yet. So and this is legal. You see, it's green, so it's legal. So that's something that I still need to work on. Write lean canvas and business plan. So I've actually done this. So I'm going to move this over to the done column, and I'll show you here. I have I'll let you see really quickly my canvas, my business model canvas. And you're actually going to do this in your for your course. It's really easy. It's one page. It's something that really helps you to get on one page in front of you. What is this business going to look like? Some business canvases, I mean, they may differ a little bit, but that's the gist of all of them, is to really get a clear picture in your head. And this can be modified, and it has been since I've done this. I have modified it since then. So, but that's done. Okay. So that's the doing column. You want to put things here, publish articles, blogs, and case studies. I have a blog on my website. So that can actually come over here. Okay. Now the done column, congrats, Cheryl, you are one step closer to starting your business. Okay. So this means that I've done a lot of the things that I need to do to say, all right, now I'm ready to do business. Now I'm ready to get my first customer. Now I'm ready to do the work that I'm meant to do. Okay. So this one, so Navy Federal is my bank, okay, business documents. Now, in order for me to create a business account with my bank, they required certain things. All banks don't require the same thing, but my bank required a beneficial owner letter, an operating agreement, certificate of organization. Now, some of these things are just common for any small business, whether the bank asks for it or not. But some of this stuff, was unique to my bank. So all you have to do is just ask the bank, what I want to open a business account. So what kind of information do you need from me in order to do that? And you may not even have to go there. I did this online to find out what they needed. And I was able to upload these documents online. So a lot of stuff is very convenient like that. So whatever bank you want to open your business account with, if you're going to open a business account, which is it's a good idea to do, then you can just find that information out from them. Okay, so these are the things that I did and I accomplished. I did research. I said I wanted to research training spaces because that's what I do. You know, I design learning, and I wanted to do that, and I did that. What else do I have here? Present Ypifany as an instructor to, this is the company I was working with, and I did that. I created a PowerPoint slide to present my business to them. It wasn't a pitch. It was like an informational slide. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I see myself operating in this community. These are the things that I can contribute. These are the ways that I solve customers' problems type presentation. So not necessarily a pitch, because it was just so that they could hear, you know, and give me feedback on these various things right here. Okay. I had to open bank account. I did that. Twitter, I have a Twitter page. I built a website. It's CherylAbram.com. I did end up opening my bank account. I was so happy to get that done because that was a lot of paperwork, but I did it, and I did it successfully. Okay, so this is just a very, very quick tutorial on Trello. For me, it worked out really well. It really helped me to keep track of things. Like I said, if you go to, you can go to YouTube. I believe Trello on their site has a tutorial where you can go to, you know, and they tell you how to use it. It's very intuitive. It's not hard at all. And so use this or whatever other tool you want to really help you keep track of all the things you need to do to start your business. Okay. Thanks so much for listening. See you later. Bye.